Welcome back to the Covenant Cast. I am Jonathan.
And I am Steven, and today it's Halloween during the recording. It's a couple of days after when this goes live, but we are going to play a game of Arkham on the podcast, and it's going to be an absolute blast. We're also giving away an entire display of Keyforge, so we'll announce the winner to that right this podcast. So stay tuned. Okay, well here we are. It's Halloween, Jonathan. I'm glad I was gonna make the joke that this year I dressed up as you for Halloween.
Right. It's a good joke.
I don't know if it's good. No. People always say we look the same. So
Well, so like you were saying before the show, you've grown your hair out, and I have shaved my head. So we are trying to differentiate ourselves.
Yeah, shaving your head is a unique way of losing all of your hair. All right,
hiding my baldness.
So here's the thing: we've got a couple of exciting things happening on this podcast. The first is we are giving away this display of Keyforge. We talked about this on the live stream on Mondays. If you're not catching those live on Monday, you can always catch them on our YouTube or Facebook channels after the fact.
When we say display, we mean just a ton of boxes.
I mean 12
of
decks.
Yeah.
It's sealed. This is our last of our promotional decks. We're giving it all away.
Decks.
That was on point for a Keyforge subscriber, our Keyforge subscription. Of course, you sign up, you don't get charged until a couple weeks for the release date, which is actually about to happen as of this posting, I think, at this point. And then it's the lowest price, it's free shipping to the US, and we send you however many boxes you want, and you can keep doing that forever. So that's the way a sub works.
Signed up.
Yeah, it's so good. Jonathan literally is a subscriber. So maybe you win today. We'll choose a random subscriber, and then also we are debuting for the first time playing Arkham on camera with these. Our Forgotten Mythos boards, they're compatible with Arkham Horror the card game, and of course the Forgotten Age cycle of Arkham Horror the card game, really designed to bring you to the ruins and the jungles that are there. And to prove that point, we're actually going to play a game, the first scenario of the Forgotten Age expansion for Arkham. So if you want that fully unrevealed whenever you experience it, sadly this podcast is probably not for you. But if you would like to stick around and listen and experience this with us, then we're going to do a good job of narrating it for the audio audience. Of course, this is a podcast, so a lot of you are listening without any video. Mm-hmm. We'll keep that in mind, and then if you are watching on YouTube, you'll be able to see kind of as the game unfolds. So that's what's going to happen.
And this is one of my earliest games of Arkham. That's a weird way
You've
to
only
say
played
it,
like one or two?
One or two, and they've all been like in under duress.
So, under great duress. So if you are new to Arkham, or if you've never played, Jonathan is your kind of follow-along character, probably going to ask some questions throughout the game, and this is going to be fun for me because it's kind of an introduction. It's like teaching somebody to play Arkham. In this case, it's going to be Jonathan, and that will be helpful for anybody who's new to the game, listening or watching. You can follow along with those questions and kind of learn the ropes as you go. And my hope is that at the end of this, not only have you fallen in love with the game, but that a lot of the audience listening and watching, you guys are also falling in love with the game and really starting to play it because it's absolutely worth playing.
You all speak very highly of it, and one of our employees, Bryce, has recently purchased it, taught his sister how to play it, and now they love it too.
Boom. It's that easy, really. It does happen. And finally, you guys need to check out the Drawn to Flame podcast. I actually got a chance to go on as a guest host of Drawn to Flame. It's one of the premier, I'd say, Arkham Horror card game podcasts. And we got to discuss the new Forgotten Mythos board, as well as a number of other things, including cooperative games and Arkham in general, Covenant and various things like that, and all sorts of other tangents.
I saw it on Facebook. They got a pony up there.
Yeah, it's Shetland. It's the pony show, man. You don't know? Let's kick it off with let's give this Keyforge box away,
we're doing it up top.
Then let's dive into Arkham. And I'm going to go down from the beginning of the Forgotten Age campaign, and we're going to dive right into that story, and it's going to be super fun.
Cool. Yeah, set me up for success.
Okay, so Jonathan, you'll appreciate this. Let me give you the horn because that's what we do now. We have more fun than we ever have. Mm-hmm. That's just how we're doing it. You can press the button. Don't do it yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Is it turned up? I don't want to have a mute horn.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, don't test it though. You don't want to spoil it. So I'm gonna do a random.org random number generator or integer generator because they're so accurate. And Jonathan, this is atmospheric noise.
That's a good randomization to have. This actually, it's something. Just quick side note that I am actually pretty obsessed with is how a program thing generates random numbers.
Usually it's time codes, right?
They usually combine a bunch of different stuff. So time of day, so After Effects is obviously what I know. Time of day, number of layers in the sequence, and then maybe one or two more things. So like 3 or 4 variables, things. Yeah, and then that's how they do it. But this is atmospheric noise, which is about as random as you can get, I guess.
All right, here we go. Randomly generating, and we've got the number moving over to my list. This Keyforge deck display going to a random Keyforge deck display subscriber is going to Katie Benedetto.
Woo!
Katie, you are the winner. That's some good horning. So congratulations, Katie. We'll be probably just sending this your way. We'll probably write you first to make sure that everything's still cool with your address and everything. But congratulations, and thank you to all Keyforge subscribers. This game is about to happen. We're super amped.
It's going to be super big. I think it's going to be really fun. Just to get this amount of talking about randomness, amount of randomness into the wild, and seeing what's happened. I mean, you're going from
it's going to be great.
A small, infinitesimally small sample size to the universe, basically.
To the universe. We're sending decks all over the universe, the Milky Way and beyond. Here, hand me that phone in case I need it. Okay, now let's start the fun stuff, shall we? All right, and here we are with the first scenario of the Forgotten Age expansion. I'm going to be playing Silas Marsh, who I mercilessly tracked down through a number of unsavory processes to try to find a Deepgate novella, and I found one. And then you are playing Zoey, the chef. I call her the butcher. The chef. And so your role in this is generally focused on combat and taking care of the baddies. I'm kind of an all-arounder.
Okay.
And I focused a lot more on the investigating side of my faction to make up for the fact that you might not be the strongest investigator.
I'm not. But
we're both rocking a strong 2 investigate stat, though. So.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong.
I'm really good at
it. Could be poor.
The Lord speaking to me and telling me to murder the
yeah, that's good. So. That's about what you want. So let me kick this off with a prologue.
Okay.
We are here Tuesday, June 2nd, 1925. Transport yourself back to another world. There will be no rest for us this summer, it seems. Today I met with Harlan Ernstone, a historical theorist at Miskatonic University and an old friend of mine. He said he had a job offer for me, but frankly I didn't know what to expect. Harlan introduced me to an associate of his, Alejandro Vela, a distinguished historian from across the southern border. Mr. Vela is a graduate of a prestigious university in Mexico City and has spent many years researching the Aztec Empire. He claims that he has found evidence regarding the existence of an unheard-of Aztec city-state called Estli. His strange and unprecedented findings were not accepted by the university, and he's become a pariah among his peers. Real outsider. Alejandro came to Arkham to seek funding for an expedition into the rainforests of southern Mexico, where he believes that the ruins of the Estli I love these words. They put L's a lot of places in the old Aztec kind of. Altepetl?
Yeah, I think it's all like in the top of your mouth.
Altepetl?
There you go.
Just rush it out. Why undiscovered? His description of the city-state's origins defies modern understanding of Mesoamerican history. Despite this, or knowing my old friend because of this, Harlan is enthralled by Alejandro's discoveries. Miskatonic University has agreed to fund the expedition, albeit meagerly, and Harlan wants me to go along. The way I see it, there's a good chance we're looking for something that doesn't even exist, but if there's even a slight chance these Estli people existed, the historical significance would be profound. We debated the issue for some time, but in the end, we accepted Alejandro's offer. Preparations are underway, and we should be setting off by the end of the month. With any luck, we'll have his journal filled with all manner of interesting discoveries. If not, perhaps, it'll be a nice wedge to place beneath Harlan's lopsided desk.
Okay. So Harlan has basically hired us to go down there and get her done.
It's a win-win.
All right.
Okay. As an outcast from academia, funding for Alejandro's expedition is limited. Each investigator, which is what we are, must choose supplies to bring for the expedition. In the campaign log under each investigator's supplies section, record the supplies that investigator chose to bring. Note, provisions and medicine can be taken more than once by recording their name multiple times and spending the appropriate number of supply points each time. So here's the deal. It's like we're starting a D&D campaign. We're being very uptight about it, where we have to buy each set of gear. So we're 2 investigators. We get 7 supply points each.
Okay.
And I will give you a quick rundown of the supplies that we are going to buy.
This is cool. It's like Oregon Trail, but with monsters.
And I'll give you yours and mine.
So we have 7 each?
7 each.
Okay.
7 supply points each. So here's what we can buy. Provisions, which is 1 point. That's food and water for 1 person. A must-have for any journey. Let's both just take one instance of provisions. I think
that's probably a good idea.
Okay, provisions and provisions. Aren't you? I mean, it's already like...
No, I like it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, then we have medicine, 2 points each to stave off disease, infection, or venom. 3 points for a rope.
You got to have a rope.
You want the rope?
I was about to say, like, if it's any sort of adventure, you got to have a rope.
Several long coils of strong rope, vital for climbing and spelunking. A blanket for warmth at night. That's 2 points. Canteen can be refilled at streams and rivers. I'm taking a canteen. You need water.
That's a good idea.
We're old survivalists, Jonathan. We know what we need. Food, water, shelter, fire.
Ropes.
Ropes. Torches. 3 points. Can light up dark areas or set sconces alight, which is seemingly important. Compass for 2 points can guide you when you're hopelessly lost. Don't feel like that's too necessary. Map for 3 points. Unmarked for now, but with time you may be able to map out your surroundings. Binoculars for 2 points. You can see to faraway places. Chalk for writing on rough stone surfaces. That's 2 points. And a pendant. 1 point. Useless. But fond memories bring comfort to travel this far from home. Thanks, Matt.
Tricky.
Okay, so you have, with your rope and your provisions, you have 3 points to spend.
Yep. I was thinking about going with a map or chalk.
I think having a rope and a map is good.
Yeah, that seems
Let's
all
do
right.
3. That means I should take a compass, because what's a map without a compass?
That's true.
All right, I'll take the compass for 2.
We are going into the jungle.
And that gives me 2 points. Okay, do we want medicine, a blanket, binoculars, or chalk?
I'd say medicine. Having been bit by a snake in real life.
That's true, yeah. I'm not going in blind. Okay, we've got our provisions. So that's the beginning. Now we go to scenario 1, the Untamed Wilds.
Ooh, okay.
And anybody watching, we have brought from our childhood a little, is this Aztec?
I believe it's, no, it's Mayan, because I'm pretty sure that's Mayan writing.
Okay. Ugh. All right, so I think it's a Mayan, but it's got that kind of vibe to it that we got a long time ago from our uncle, who brought it in from probably like an airport or something, and we're using it to mark the exploration deck, which is separate from our encounter deck.
It's actually, I actually found that design. It's called the Ball Player whenever I was doing research for the thing. Cool. They had a ball game that they were super into.
Nice.
And maybe they killed people afterwards, maybe they didn't. Man,
we'll leave that one. Let the Lord sort that one out. Okay, here we go. Scenario 1. Sunday, June 28th, 1925. It's been a hell of a day. We've just set up camp along the northern border of the rainforest where Alejandro believes the Esli once dwelled. The jungle here is dense and untamed. The sky hides above the tree cover, and I can tell from the crisp breeze that storm clouds are brewing overhead. The dangers of our expedition have been explained to us many times. We're hundreds of miles away from any sign of civilization. Nobody in modern times has yet to pierce the heart of these wilds. Until now, nobody has had reasons to try. After all, it wouldn't make sense to find Aztec ruins in this region of Mexico, and yet, here we are, looking for ruins that may not exist in a place where, by all accounts, they should not. Already one of our surveyors has fallen ill, and another has been bitten by a viper. Good job on that medicine. I'm starting to think the rainforest doesn't want us here. If this luck persists, ours will be the shortest expedition in Miskatonic University's history. Tonight we rest. Tomorrow we venture into uncharted wilds.
All right.
All right, so then I've gathered everything that I need. I've set everything aside, and we do not read the rest.
I saw that big do not read.
Do not read.
Right.
We roll right in. Now, read to me the flavor text on Zoey, if you would.
Just the flavor text?
Yeah, just the one.
She says, God has spoken. I will do his work without hesitation.
Okay.
His work involves a lot of stabbing.
And Silas says, leave your fears on the docks, lads.
Oh.
You can tell why it appeals to me. Moving on to the act. So we're at the expedition camp.
Okay.
Go ahead and read what the camp is. Give me the flavor on that one.
So we got a camp here in the right on, you said north of the rainforest.
Yeah.
It's a buzz with both excitement and dread. Some members of the expedition are setting up additional canvas tents for supplies, while others are huddled around an incomplete map of the northern edge of the rainforest.
All right, so we've got the expedition camp we're all hanging out in, and then we're exploring the rainforest as our act. Today you depart from your camp in order to find the ruins Alejandro seeks. That is, if they even exist. Our objective here is when the round ends, investigators at any non-campsite location may spend the requisite number of clues to advance. We have to spend 3 per investigator, so 6 clues have to be spent at any non-campsite location. So, if we're not at camp, we can spend the clues that we need together
just move
as a group.
along. All
Yep.
right.
Now, our agenda, Expedition into the Wild. Your expedition has ventured far into the rainforest of southern Mexico in search of a forgotten Aztec city-state. What will you find when you head deeper into the untamed jungle? This gives us an action that we can take, which is the Explore action. Draw the top card of the exploration deck. If it is a connecting location, put it into play and move to it. Now, I've read from the rules in kind of leading into this box. Explore means you're going to draw a card, and if it connects to something, you play it. Otherwise, you continue to draw until you hit either a connecting location or a treachery card.
Oh.
Then you put that into play, or you resolve the treachery, shuffle everything back in, and you're done.
Okay.
So we have 6 doom until this thing advances to the next thing, when things generally go bad. And now we're going to flip the expedition camp to officially start the campaign.
All right.
It says the expedition has staked its claim on the jungle, and the jungle doesn't seem all too happy about it.
Uh-oh.
We can always come here and take an action to resign.
Okay.
The wilds are too dangerous.
So we're out of here.
We're out of here, yeah. No thanks. And then there's an action, check your supplies. If you have a map, do we have a map?
We have a map.
Yes. I've got it pulled up here. We do have a map. Look at the top 3 cards of the exploration deck. Place 1 on the bottom and the other 2 on top in any order, so we can stack it.
All right, I like that.
All right, and now if you'll notice, you've got a round sequence card here. We start on the investigation phase.
That's right.
We're each going to take 3 actions, and then we probably won't have much of an enemies phase. I'll do all the good stuff during the upkeep phase, and then the game will kind of start to crunch down on us.
Okay.
We start with 5 resources. Let's go ahead and draw our 5 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I think we're supposed to have done this already, but we'll just do it. If you see any weaknesses or treachery cards, basic weakness, go ahead and set them aside and draw another card.
Okay.
We don't need to worry too much about a mulligan right now.
I have anything here?
You'll know it. It's got a big white card. And then if there's any cards you don't want, you can set them aside and draw replacements and then put those cards back in the deck. But who needs it? Just play it how it rolls, right?
Yeah. Alright.
You know, there's a couple of different ways to play Arkham. Like, you can try to really be awesome at it, and I don't try generally. This is kind of my game that I don't feel like I need to be good at.
Yeah.
I just want to experience it. We're playing on standard, by the way, for those of you listening or watching at home.
Okay.
All right. So the first thing. I feel like you should use your map to just check the
I think
top
number
thing,
1, let's do that. Check the map.
All right, so first action.
First action,
We'll go
check
ahead
the map.
and we'll start your turn. Go ahead and let's make you the lead investigator. That might matter.
Okay.
Things resolve in different ways based on who the lead investigator is. So you'll take your first turn. You get 3 actions.
Okay.
Your first action, you can use any of these arrow abilities. So
all right.
I presume you want to look at the top 3.
Let's look at the top 3.
There's the top 3.
Okay.
Now, a connecting location will have any of these 3 symbols in the top left corner.
Top left. Okay. So
You get to put 2 on top in any order and 1 on the bottom of the deck.
Okay.
Staring at the map.
All right.
Zoey marks some things.
Let's put this on the bottom of the deck. Actually, hold on. Let me look at it just so I can know what this is. Okay.
No, you don't have to be good at the game.
All right, that's true. Yeah, I'll put it on the bottom of the deck. The thing you were just saying. I get it.
Oops, wrong deck. And those 2 on the top in any order.
This is the order.
Okay. Now, you can either directly explore right now, or you can play some cards. You can draw a card. You can gain some money.
I would like to directly explore right now.
Okay. It's yours. Tell me what you hit.
Boom, I hit the River Canyon. It's connects right here.
All right, sweet. Let's put it in there.
Yep, and you can For an action, heal 1 damage from an investigator at the River Canyon. Check your supplies. If you have a canteen, heal 2 additional damage.
So we can heal additional.
Once per game.
Great, okay.
So that's good. That's good.
We can drink.
Restock.
And the river is deeper than it appears. Ripples along its surface obscure the creatures that lie within. Water cascades into the river from above, causing a strong, steady current. Has a lot of symbols on it, too.
It does.
So that means that
you can always follow the river.
Potentially...
Has an old survivalist.
All right, and you've got a third action.
And then so I can now, with these actions, I can gain a resource. I can draw a card.
Yep, you can move.
I could move over here to that thing.
You can always, and generally with Zoey, like you probably want to try to play a weapon or search for a weapon. You probably want to have something where you can start dishing it out.
So then I will draw.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You use a weakness?
This doesn't seem good, yeah.
Okay, you play it immediately.
Hata!
All right, what does it say?
It says, Smite the Wicked. I have to discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until an enemy is discarded. Then attach Smite the Wicked to that enemy and spawn it at the location farthest from you. When the game ends, if the enemy is in play, I suffer 1 mental trauma.
Okay.
So I need to go murder that.
So you need to go murder that. Now, luckily, it's only a Pit Viper, which seems not bad.
Yep.
And we're going to attach Smite the Wicked to it, and we're going to put it in the River Canyon.
All right.
You can't write this stuff, Jonathan. Deadlier than it seems. It also has this thing called Vengeance 1, which means if we kill it, we make the gods angry.
Uh-oh.
But we're going to have to do that because you're Zoey, so...
Yeah, well...
Sorry about you. And it says, after Pit Viper deals you damage from its attack, if you are not poisoned, put a set-aside poison weakness into play in your threat area. So you become poisoned if it ever deals damage to you.
You got that medicine.
It's a 3 attack stat that you have to beat.
Okay.
With your attack stat of 4 plus whatever's in the bag.
All right.
You only have to do 1 damage to it.
Okay.
And if it attacks you, it'll do 1 damage. To it.
I think we can manage that.
All right, great draw there. Okay, we'll flip you over. That's Zoey's turn. So you looked at your map. Mm-hmm. You explored. You're like, I know the canyon. It's over here. You revealed that, and then you exposed a Pit Viper that you now have to kill because God told you so. Mm-hmm. All right.
Is there a 1 per... Okay, I got it.
Yeah, and we've got 2 clues.
And then what's this number here? What's this about?
This is the shroud on a location. So if you're investigating at that location, that's the number.
Got it.
Now, things like flashlights that lower shroud values are great because if this number ever goes to 0, even if you draw -5, you can't go to negatives.
Oh,
so
that's
if
nice.
this is ever a 0, you automatically are going to succeed unless you hit the tentacle.
Okay. And then last question, if I have things that say like discover 1 clue, but there's no clue.
There must be a clue, yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, that's Zoey.
All right, great. So I am looking at my. I got some good cards. I'm gonna. You've got the map and stuff. I'm kind of just gonna let you. Do you feel like I'm good to explore?
Yeah,
do you feel like I can explore without any problem?
Yeah, you can explore without any problem.
Without any issues?
Yeah.
The map said we were fine?
The map said we're good. Okay. I think we can venture a little deeper into the woods here. Okay, I mean, watch out for Pit Vipers.
Yeah, clearly. You remember that old watch out for snakes joke on MST3 game?
I do. On Tom Servo.
I'm just going to get some things out of my hand first.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. First, I'm going to play a lantern.
Okay.
Because, of course.
Yeah.
And that has, when I investigate, I can give -1 shroud to a location, so that's good
nice,
for us.
Yeah.
And I can discard it to deal damage to an enemy without provoking an attack. So I could potentially throw it at that Pit Viper.
Okay.
I'm also going to play a newspaper because, you got to get the Aztec Times out here. And it says I get +2 while I'm investigating if I have no clues.
Oh, wow.
So I'm following some leads.
Reading the newspaper back at camp.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm just taking it easy. And Silas is like, I want to go get in that river, get back to the deep. And then I will go ahead and explore as my final action. Draw the top card. Okay. If it's a connecting location, put it into play. Okay, it is not a connecting location.
Ah, so you'd have to be here for it to be a connecting location.
Yeah,
okay.
Correct.
Got it.
I think so. I think it would have to connect to the expedition camp.
Okay.
If I'm thinking correctly. I don't know. That might not be true. Hey, Kira. Do you know, is a connecting location connecting to anything on the map? Or is it only connecting to the base expedition camp?
So I'm connected to what it says it's connected to.
Have you played this?
No, just...
Okay.
Connecting is just whatever it's connected to.
I'll believe it. So I'm going to keep going, and there's the treachery, as expected. So what does it say? Revelation, take 1 damage, plus 1 additional damage for each ally asset you control. Each other investigator in an ancient location must resolve this. There is no other ally at an ancient location. This is a campsite in a jungle. So I got shot.
So you're just reading your newspaper, and then Arrow comes flying in.
Oh, man. Silas. Bummer. See ya.
He's woke now.
Okay, I'm setting that aside, and I think this gets shuffled back in if I remember correctly. Okay.
Right, so we learned that the explorer has to be on the expedition camp.
Yes. Okay. So that's done. Now we go on to the next phase, which is the enemy phase. Enemies with Hunter. Doesn't matter. Each engaged enemy attacks. The Pit Viper doesn't have Hunter, and it's not engaged, so it's sitting there in the canyon.
All right.
We reset actions, so everything stands back up. We ready all exhausted cards. We draw a card and gain a resource.
All right.
Free money. No whammies.
Let's. What if I, let's say, drew another weakness?
Oh, well, you just play it right away.
Right.
What does that say?
Deal 2 damage to an investigator at your location. Sorry, Silas.
It could be you. Get out of here. You take
when
it.
the game ends or you are eliminated, if Dark Pack is still in your hand, remove Dark Pack from your deck.
Whoa. So it just stays in your hand? That's awful. Oh, I see what it does. So you hold it in your hand.
Okay.
And then you have to play it to deal 2 damage or something. If you don't play it, you get hosed.
Okay, so before it ends, I gotta stab somebody.
Yes.
Okay.
Great, you got a Dark Pact.
All right, fair enough.
Watch out.
Did you shuffle this or just put all my weaknesses on top?
Just put them all on top. Man, you're just like, I don't know. Maybe you're bringing your God stuff into this, and I feel like there's this Aztec clash going on.
Yeah,
it's causing
this
some
is old.
problems.
This is like Old Testament. Someone's got to win.
All right, and then we advance the agenda by 1.
Okay.
So we got our forgotten Doom tokens. So you can see that here if you're watching. We're going to place one of those, and we have 5 left on the Doom there. And then we are going to draw an encounter card, each of us. So draw that one.
And I draw this to me, right?
Yeah, you won't, unless it's peril, you can share it. I mean, you can resolve it together.
Well, this is a person.
Okay, it's a thing. So that's the thing that shot me.
Yeah.
Is an Esli Guardian, a human Esli. It can take 2 damage before it's dead. You have to be at a test of 4 or 2 to evade it.
Okay.
And it does 1 damage to you. Spawn any empty location, ancient if able. So we don't have an ancient location, but we can spawn it in an empty location. So we'll do that here because there's nobody there. It is alert, which means if you try to evade it and you fail, it will attack you without exhausting. And it's aloof, so when you walk through, it won't naturally engage you. So you can kind of move through it, no big deal.
Everything's cool.
Not a problem.
So I could go and stab this Pit Viper and he'd be chill with it.
Presumably, yes.
Okay.
Forced, when enemies attack during the enemy phase, if it's ready and unengaged, it attacks each investigator in each connecting location.
Oh, gosh.
So it's just going to sit there and snipe at us.
Okay.
It's not going to engage us, but if we want to go over there and engage it, we can.
Okay.
All right, so there he is. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
This is like a real problem. This river canyon.
Who would have thought?
All right, and then Voice of the Jungle. Put it into play in my threat area. At the end of my turn, if I didn't successfully explore, take a horror. And I can say test 3 head. If you succeed, discard it. So it's going to force me to try to explore every turn.
Okay.
And every turn I don't, I'm going to take horror damage.
Okay.
And I can always try to get rid of it by testing my willpower.
Okay.
So it's probably just going to sit here and force me to explore a bunch.
Fair enough.
All right, so there we go. That's our. Now we're set up for another player turn.
All right.
So we've got an archer and a Pit Viper down in the river canyon that we can go dispatch. I got the Voice of the Jungle haunting me, so I need to go explore something. Mm-hmm. And
I need to start killing.
You need to start killing.
Okay.
Yeah. And if there's I know that you've drawn 2 weaknesses.
Yeah, so maybe I'm done with that.
As long as you can come in and the Pit Viper, you'll do 1 naturally just by punching.
Right.
So that's not a big deal. It won't fight you back. Nothing problematic.
So my first thing that I need to do then is I need to fight the Pit Viper.
I think that's fair. Now, the other thing you could do is you could use your map again, and then you could go move, and then you could attack the Pit Viper. That's another option there.
Okay. That seems fair.
I'm just telling you.
But it seems like I should end up engaged with this archer.
Well, he's not going to naturally engage you. It's fine. He's going to take some shots at us.
Yeah, he's going to take shots at both of us, but he's engaged. Just take shots at me.
Yeah, that's fair. You'll have to take an action to engage him, though, because he doesn't automatically engage you.
Okay. Well, then I think
I think we just have to take an arrow here, honestly.
Yeah. All right. Sometimes just got to take the arrow.
If I'm being honest.
Sometimes the arrow takes you. All right. Step 1, I will explore.
All right. Do it.
I mean, I will look at my map.
Yeah, there you go. Top 3. I'm going to make sure that I'm doing this exploration right. Oh, great. Okay, this is good. So we'll do this better.
Was it as long as it connects to anything?
No, it's we move to it when we successfully explore it.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's something that we need to keep in mind.
Okay.
So then draw the next card until location you can after this action. Shuffle each next back into the draw if it's discarded, place in the encounter discard pile. Okay. Okay, cool. I got you.
All right, this goes under.
That one goes under.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Done.
And then we'll do like this.
These two on top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Solid. And then 2 more actions to go.
2 more actions. So I should be there, but I'm not. We're learning as we're going. She will move here.
Nice.
Now, can I engage and fight, or is that 2 different actions?
Now, the Pit Viper, so anything is going to naturally engage you unless it's aloof.
Okay.
So the Pit Viper engages you, that's no big deal. And then the Guardian, because it's aloof, is not going to engage you.
All right, fair enough. Now, here's the question I have just from an Arkham standpoint.
Tell me this.
Huh.
What do you got?
I don't know if I should just try to beat it 3 with my 4 attack, or...
After you engage, you gain a money, by the way.
Oh, all right, I'll take one.
Thank you, Zoey.
Let's see how this works. Do that.
Nailed it.
Okay, so should I boost this, just general odds? Do you think I should boost this or not?
I would try to get at least +1 on it. You don't want to lose on this one because the Pit Viper will poison you in response.
All right, so I'm going to do...
So you're attacking the Pit Viper?
It, yep. Okay. And so this is a fighting test.
Any number of skill cards can be committed here.
All right.
Anything with a fist on it.
I'm going to commit that.
All right, so you're going to try to overpower the Pit Viper.
Yeah.
It's got some nice reptilian imagery on it anyway, so it makes sense. So that gives you +2, which means you're at a 6 to its 3. So now you're going to reach into the devastating bag of problems.
All right.
And see what happens.
Well, I like this. You guys got the stuff on.
Got the connect. See, you boosted it correctly. Ooh, so that's a -2 is pulled. So that means your 6 -2 is a 4. That beats a 3. You're going to do 1 damage.
All right.
Which is going to eliminate the Pit Viper. It's going to get rid of old Smite the Wicked. Pit Viper is going to go to our Victory Vengeance display. Because
because we made the gods angry.
The gods are not angry, so we need to know that. And then if you have anything that triggers now.
If it's successful, draw a card. So
boom.
I will draw a card.
And that goes to the discard pile.
Goes to the discard pile. And the discard pile is the same as the weakness pile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll discard your weakness in the same place. Yeah.
All right, and then I have one more action if I remember correctly.
You did an explore or a map, a move, and a fight.
So I don't.
No, unless you have a fast thing to play in response.
Oh wait,
to
I do have a fast thing. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Tell me.
I moved down to the river canyon, right?
Yeah.
And grab up that,
wrangle
that snake
a
out of the water. Yep. With my overpower, and then after I kill it, I find some evidence.
Yeah, play after you defeat an enemy. Discover 1 clue at your location. Excellent. All right, get it out of there.
The snake has more to it.
Yeah, there's some clues in that there,
some clues
snake.
in this snake.
I guarantee it.
Ate a clue.
Okay.
All right, so that's me. So then I go to the black and white side.
Yeah, nicely done. So you got a clue there.
And we're going to have some arrows coming our direction.
I think you're right. Now I'm trying to see. I've got to go down here and explore. I think. And I've got a lantern. Okay, yeah, this is great. This is great. Let's do this. All right, my first action, I'm going to go ahead and move. We're just going to stay together for now because I'm a little scared.
Sure.
Second action, I'm going to investigate.
Okay.
And it's going to be -1 shroud for the lantern, so it's a 3.
You heard the river's full of clues.
Yeah, somebody told me. I've got +2 from my newspaper because I read about the canyon. So I'm at a 4 against a 3. And I'm going to play... I think I'm going to play a Nautical Prowess.
Okay.
Now this is Silas' special thing, and he's got this ability. After you reveal a chaos token during a skill test you're performing, you can return a skill you committed to this test to your hand.
Oh, neat.
Which is great. So it kind of lets me leverage the odds a little bit. So I'm at a 4 against a 3, and I'm going to draw my card.
Okay.
This could go poorly.
That seems like it went poorly.
Yeah, that's the, we call that the tentacle.
Uh-huh.
That just means I automatically fail.
Oh, so went as poorly as possible.
Now here's the crazy thing. Because of Silas's ability, it's once per round, I can return this to my hand before this resolves.
Okay.
That is what makes Silas so great.
So he saw some tentacles coming out of that river canyon and said,
That's right.
Maybe not.
So now I've got 2.
That's that nautical prowess.
That's right.
He's quicker on the tentacle identification than most.
All right, so now I've got a decision to make. I've got to get in there. I need to investigate, or.
Well, here's the deal.
I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this, Jonathan. Do you have help? Can you help me investigate this at all?
I've got actually. Here's a good time. No, I can't talk about that. This isn't a thing. Yeah, I can help. With
Can you
brains?
help?
It's a brains one? Is brains the investment?
No, it's a book one.
Yeah, I can't help.
Okay, I think I'm going to do this in a strange way. I'm not going to waste nautical prowess again. All right, I'm going to try it again.
Okay.
Investigate with the newspaper. I'm going to play a defiance. It says, before revealing chaos tokens, choose one of the following symbols and ignore the effects during the test. So I'm going to choose, let's see, 1 is higher than the enemy. X is 1 higher than the number of vengeance points, so that's 2. I'm going to choose the skull.
Okay.
I'll ignore the skull, and I get a +1 wild.
Okay.
So I'm at 5 to a 3. What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
+1.
Woo!
Nailed it. All right,
Got
so
it.
Defiance goes away. I can only do the Silas ability once per turn, unfortunately. I will get a clue. And Voices of the Jungle has been satisfied. I have successfully
that's right. You moved
taken
him
a
to your
look
thing.
at the voices.
Okay.
All right, so we've done what we've done, and now we go to the next phase, which is the enemy phase. Enemies with Hunter move, and each engaged enemy attacks.
On the Voice of the Jungle, it says Explore. Does that mean the capital bold Explore?
Oh my gosh, it does. It does. I'm going to take a horror anyway. It's not Investigate, it's Explore.
Aha.
This is how we play Arkham at Phillips. Too. We're just like, I don't know. We're just rolling, figuring it out as we go. Okay, so you got me. Into my turn. I'm going to get wrecked here. And then each engaged enemy attacks. Now our Archer Guardian is not engaged. But it says when enemies attack during the enemy phase, if it's ready and unengaged, which it looks to me like it is, each investigator in each connecting location, so we will both take 1 damage.
Take some pot shots.
So you take it too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Get archered. I'm just waiting for you to stab me with that dark pack too, so I know that's coming.
Wait.
Okay, that's done with the enemy phase. Now we reset everything. We draw a card and gain a resource. I think you're probably out of weaknesses at this point, so that's good for you.
So.
All right. Yeah, that's good.
Right. Gain a resource.
All right, and I'll take a resource as well. And then we move on to the Doom. So we'll place 1 additional Doom on the agenda here.
Okay.
And then we will advance it. If the threshold is there, we still have 4 Doom to go, so it's not. And everybody draws 1 from the top of the encounter deck.
This part. The part that makes the game hard.
Yes.
Oh no, snake bite.
Now, what does it say?
Revelation, test speed 3 if I fail, either choose 1, 5 damage to an ally asset I control.
You don't have
or
one.
1 direct damage. If you are not poisoned, then go ahead and get poisoned.
Ooh. All right, so you need to work this test 3.
I need to work. Okay, so I've got this take the initiative card, which
what does it say?
I don't
Tell me.
fully understand. Commit only to a skill test that you are performing. Take the initiative losses, ?
No, it loses these wild symbols based on every action that has been completed by any investigator this phase. There's been 0 actions completed.
Okay.
So you would get +3 to any test that you want.
I'm going to do that.
You want to do it?
I'd do that,
Well, take the initiative against that snake
take the
bite, would
initiative.
you?
Ha!
All right, so you're at a 5 testing against a 3. Good luck. That's not great odds in the Arkham world. Go ahead and give the audience a little taste of the bag there. 0, right.
Woo.
Didn't even, you did need it.
All right, so I didn't fail, so I'm just dodge the snake
Yeah,
bite.
it goes into the encounter discard
out of
pile
here.
here.
And I'm taking the initiative.
And then I will draw my bad card. And it's a Pit Viper.
Oh no.
Immediately engage with me, and it will deal me damage at the end of the enemy phase, so we kind of have to deal with it. I could throw my lantern at it. I could also just... You could hit it. If you fail, you hit me instead is the problem.
Oh, okay.
That's not a big deal.
That's fine.
You won't fail, right?
No, I won't fail.
All right, excellent. So that's the bad stuff. Now we go to our turn.
Okay.
So Zoey and Silas hanging out in the river canyon. There's a guardian in the trees. We're just kind of taking the arrows for now. I think you've stacked the Explore deck where we can successfully explore, and we'll do it right this time.
That's right.
So that's a bonus. We'll put this back in the bag, too.
That's
We
right.
won't pull the string.
Now, just out of curiosity, so this has a lot more symbols than this. Mm-hmm. So how do we get more on that?
I don't know. We haven't figured it out yet.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Presumably there's a way. Now, we could be doing that connecting location thing, but I think that's the way we've always done it, so I've got no issue.
All right. Okay, so it's my turn, and I want to kill this snake.
You killing my snake?
I'm killing the snake.
All right, bring it on. How do you want to kill it?
Well, I don't know.
Now, the crazy thing, too, is killing the snakes gives us vengeance, which the skull symbol is 1 higher than whatever vengeance we have. So it's currently going to be a -3 if we kill the snake. But I like the idea of you killing the snake, too.
Let's do this. Just this future-proof it. We're going to put Zoe's cross out. It's a symbol of righteousness for those playing at home. So she pulls the cross out. That's 1 resource. And then pulls the knife out and starts...
All right, she got the cross. What does the cross do?
After an enemy becomes engaged with you, I can exhaust the cross and spend a resource and deal 1 damage to that enemy.
So you can take an action to engage this pit viper off of me and immediately kill it with the cross.
Let's do that.
Doesn't even cost an
All
action.
right, so I'm going to pull the pit viper off you.
Nice.
And then the Lord says, be smote.
Nailed it. All right, vengeance
Vengeance
1.
2. So that was only 2 actions.
That's right. So you
I could explore,
played the cross and then pulled the pit viper over and gave it the what for, if you will. Now you will also gain a money because you engaged something with Zoe's ability.
All right, that works out real
Yeah,
nice.
so making that money.
All right, so I can engage. We both took damage from this, or I can explore.
You can engage or explore. Yeah. I mean, you've already used the cross this turn.
Yeah. Or I could draw. I guess I should probably draw. I feel like drawing.
You've got some good weapons in there. You need like a survival knife or a machete. There's some stuff in there that you might want.
A weakness? No, I'm just kidding.
But you stacked it up. All right, you're down here. I'm going to get this thing moving.
Okay.
My first action, Silas is going to move from the river canyon to the expedition camp.
Okay.
And pull out his newspaper. Just kidding. Second action,
resign.
I'm going to explore. Yeah, and then resign.
I'm out. That's enough for Silas.
All right. Path of Thorns. It is a connecting location. So I'm going to put it, let's put it here. Let's see if it connects to the river canyon as well. So let's kind of move it in between here for now.
Okay.
And then the river canyon can also go to the Path of Thorns or the expedition camp.
Okay.
So let's just kind of do it like that.
There you go. Stagger it.
We'll put you over here. All right, and this is a successful exploration, so I'm now reading the rules. If a location is drawn and put it into play and you move to that location, this is considered a successful exploration. All right, thank you for the clues. After you fail a skill test at Path of Thorns, take a damage. And after you explore while at Path of Thorns, if it was not successful, take a damage. It's a real problem. I don't like failing, but I do it often. All right, so my first action was move. My second action was explore, which we've done successfully. Remember, we have to get 6 clues. I feel like I need to try to investigate this.
Yeah, get her done.
But my newspaper isn't helping anymore.
Did you not get the Path of Thorns times?
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
Late edition?
Yeah, I had a problem there. Okay, I'm going to get this winging it in play because I need that. So I'm going to try to wing it.
Yeah.
I don't need a newspaper. I'm just going to wing it. My third action, I'm going to pay 1. Playing winging it, I can play it from my discard pile, which is great. So I want it in my discard pile.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Investigate. Your location gets -1 shroud for this investigation. That does not stack with lantern because I can't use both actions, I don't think. If you played it from your discard pile, discover 1 additional clue. Actually, I think I can. It didn't have the arrow. That's great. I'm going to play it like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
So let's say it's -2 shroud. That puts me at 1 shroud, and I've got a 2 skill. So I'm also going to play a nautical prowess skill in there. I can always pop that one back to my hand.
So always pop it back to your hand?
Once per round, Silas says yeah.
Okay, that's his little deal.
And if I want, I can leave it in for +2.
So a chaos token is any token.
A chaos token is any
That's
token.
in the bag. Okay, I thought it was just the ones with the.
No, they're all chaos. Okay, now this is important. This is going to be a problem.
Oh, that's the vengeance one.
That's the vengeance one. So I'm going to 2 stat against a 1 shroud.
Right.
And I just pulled a skull, which is -3.
That doesn't work.
Well, here's how it goes. So that's going to drop that to a drop me to a 0.
Okay.
But I have a +2 in, which would be enough.
Where's your +2?
Book and wild icon.
Fair enough. That seems all right.
So I'm at a 4, it's at a 1, and I'm at a -3.
And if
so I would
miss,
match
you'll take a damage.
So I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that.
But I'm going to have to get rid of this nautical prowess to do that.
It seems like you like that nautical prowess.
I love it, Jonathan. I'm leaving it in. I'm taking the clue. All right, I'm just going to do it. I didn't want that voice of the jungle triggering. I got the successful exploration this time, so all is well.
So that's just with you forever.
Until I want to try to test it out, but I have no...
Okay.
I've got that voice of the jungle calling me, man.
Yeah, okay.
I've got that voice calling me. Yeah, it sounds just like that, I'm sure, too.
Hey, come on down.
Hey, explore.
Come on down for snakes.
All right, we did it. That's our turn.
All right.
So now we go to the enemy phase where we're each going to get shot.
Yep, just shot. Straight up.
I've got 9 health. You've got 9 health, right? We can take some arrows.
Yeah. And let's not forget that if you need to now, Silas, you can come to the river canyon and heal 3.
I like the way you're thinking. Yeah.
Dive in that water. It's sparkling fresh.
I like the way you're
I've rated
thinking.
it. There's no more snakes.
Yeah, right.
Snake-free river canyon.
Yeah, we've got all the vengeance in the world. Then we go to the upkeep phase. We'll reset all of our actions there. We'll get to draw a card and gain a resource. Ooh, I found my weapon. That's good for me. I'll stick to my color scheme here. And then we will go up to 3 doom on the agenda. So everybody, it is ticking up for us. 3.
So we gotta start moving here.
3 doom. And we've got to get to 6 clues. We're halfway there.
Yep.
So let's make that happen. And then we each draw a card.
Okay. Oh, the bad
ones.
The bad cards. Oh no, a boa constrictor.
Dude, you're in snake territory.
Yeah,
there.
there's lots of more snakes.
Don't stop here. It's snake territory.
It's snake country. After boa constrictor attacks you during the next upkeep phase, your exhausted cards cannot ready.
Wow.
So
you can, first of all, it immediately engages you, which means you gain a money for Zoey's ability.
Right, and then I can...
And then you can immediately cross it. You see how that works?
I see it. So that takes 1 damage.
Takes 1 right off the bat there.
We'll give it the special 1 damage. These were our holiday tokens last year.
Yeah, they were our holidays.
And when we kill it, it's vengeance 2, just for you, Steven.
Wow, that skull is going to get ridiculous.
So I've got to do...
3 damage.
3 more damage?
Now, if you play a weapon, if you do anything but fight or evade, you're going to take an attack of opportunity for 1 health and 1 mental. 1 brain damage, if you will.
Oh my god.
It might be worth it. I don't know. That's going to be up for you to decide.
I mean, so I can... This is just on my turn. It's not going to attack me yet.
No, nothing happens yet. I've got another one of these archers, though. Hello.
Badly.
That's all right. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
Everything's
It's fine. It's fine. So it gets an attack of opportunity, and it'll do 1 health and 1 brains too.
Yeah, that's fine. You've got brains and health in spades. You got 9 and 6. And now we'll go to the player phase. So this is looking a little thorny, if you will. It's up to you. Do you want to go? Do you want to start this off?
Yeah, I guess so.
You got any weapons yet?
No, not yet. So I need to either fight this.
You could also evade it, but you've only got a 2.
Yeah.
A little 2 foot there.
And it's a hunter. It's gonna come for me.
Yeah, it's gonna get after you.
I've got to get a 4 with my 4. Golly, this is hard.
The game is not easy. Yeah. It creates some situations.
If I move, what happens? Just the attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Which means I just take it. I just take 1 health and 1 brain.
Yeah, and they come with you. I believe I need to check that. All these
Dang,
rules.
this is intense. Okay. I think I'm going to try to evade.
All right.
Yeah.
You can try that.
I'm going to try it. I've got a plan, and I don't know if it's a good plan.
Yeah, it will follow you around if you move with it.
Yeah.
Hanging out. Now, if you do evade it will exhaust and it will stay at the river canyon.
Yeah.
But can you really evade it? It's a 2 versus your 2.
Well, I have to use some things on it. Let's...
You could also just kind of let it just crawl on you for a while, and you could attack the guardian instead.
What I really want to do is explore.
Really?
Because we need some more clues on this board.
Yeah? Well, if Zoey's dead, there's not a lot of clues to be gathered. Now, see, I'm going to be in a position to maybe get a clue, and then I think I might try to kill this Guardian.
Okay.
We really...
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. But then if you don't explore, you're going to take a damage.
That's fine.
Okay.
There's, All
right, I'll just punch on this boa constrictor for a bit. This doesn't re-ready at the beginning of the turn, does it?
No, it does not. That's down at the upkeep whenever everything readies.
Okay, well then let's go ahead and punch it.
You can punch it 3 times and kill.
Yeah, I know.
But it's 4-on-4. I guess it's as good as an evade in a lot of ways. Just tell me what you want to do.
4-on-4. Let's go. First fight.
Just a raw 4-on-4. Now the odds of this are horrible.
Well, that's the thing, is I don't have a lot of cards that make the odds not horrible.
I built that deck. What do you got in there? You got to have something worth...
Nope.
Nothing that searches for a weapon or anything?
Nope. I can stab you.
Oh. Nice.
I got the bloodlust.
I don't know why I'm pulling from the bag.
Why are you drawing for me?
What are you doing here? You're trying to just punch?
I really think I should.
You should evade.
I should evade.
You should evade. Yeah.
I'm going to evade, and I'm going to take the initiative on the evade.
Okay, what does that say? This is 3.
That's 3.
And you've committed no actions.
I've committed no actions.
Unless this is an action.
No,
not been completed. It's not been completed. Okay, so it's +3. Oh,
that's good.
What does it say?
If it's a skill test during an attack does
oh my gosh, that would have been amazing. So why did we do it? That's all right. Welcome to Arkham.
All right, so this exhaust goes back to the river. This goes into my discard pile.
And you have 2 actions remaining.
I want to explore.
So you got to get back to the camp.
You do? Can you not explore anywhere?
What does it say? No, you can explore anywhere. That's how this game works.
Yeah.
Great, good for you, yeah.
All right, I'm going to explore. I've got my map. Everything's cool. I'd like to explore.
So you know what's on here,
for
technically,
me, please.
right?
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah. Second action.
Whoop. Circuitous trail.
Okay, so heart to heart. That's correct.
Yeah. And it goes. And then doesn't go to here.
It doesn't go to there. It doesn't go to there.
All right.
It's out in the middle of nowhere.
Right there.
So thanks. Let's just move this stuff.
And then this, as an additional cost to investigate or explore while at Circuitous Trail, check your supplies. If no your investigation has a compass, I have to spend 3 resources.
Don't I have a compass?
You have a compass.
But do I have to be there with you?
You do.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that's 2. So we've got the clues that we need to move on here.
All right. And then, now...
We could just run from these guardians, too. If I get down to the trail, this one won't shoot anybody.
Here's the thing. I can roll the bones here, and I can get both of those clues.
I think you should roll on, man.
All right.
That potentially lets us complete the act if I can roll my
Drawn
own bones.
to the flame.
Oh, yeah.
Draw the top for the encounter.
Yeah.
2 clues of my location.
I love that. Get it, Zoey.
Let's see what we've got here. Oh, no. I take 1 damage plus an additional damage for each ally asset I control. Each other investigator at an ancient location must also... You in an ancient location?
No.
All right, we'll just take 1 damage. That couldn't have gone better, actually.
Okay, I'm not at an ancient location, am I? No, I'm not.
No.
So you just take a damage?
Just take a damage. Just get a shot.
All right, so
no
Jonathan gets shot again. Zoey takes another arrow.
But, I learned from that. I got some stuff at the Circuitous Trail. I didn't have to spend the additional resources.
Wow, we're just, sometimes you feel good about it.
Sometimes you feel good. That boa constrictor's going to come hot on the tail.
And that's it, right? So exhaust, explore,
yep,
and then
drawn to the flame.
Drawn to the flame.
Yep.
Wow, good for you. That's great.
Whew.
All right, good. Excellent. So it's over to Silas.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just make this happen.
So my stuff's not going to reset till after.
Till the enemy phase.
Till after.
Or the upkeep phase, yeah.
So okay, then when this guy comes after me, and then I can do about it.
Presumably,
can't
yes.
cross him.
Yes, presumably that is true.
All right.
Okay, let's do this. I think I'm going to just get into the weird part of the game for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pay 1 for a fire axe.
Okay.
My favorite weapon.
So you finally put down the newspaper.
I dropped the newspaper and picked up the fire axe, man. Let's go. Then I'm going to do an investigate.
Okay.
And that is inspiring presence there. And now I can pick it up. So it's just a +1 to my investigate and -1 for the lantern.
Okay.
So it's a 2 skill test, and I'm at a 3.
Mm-hmm.
And if I fail, I'm going to get mad and attack that Guardian.
Yeah, I think as you should. It is your right.
-2. Okay, so let's think about this. So if I'm at a 2, and it's at a 2, and I give myself -2 +1, that's going to fail that test.
That's correct.
So I'll go ahead and put this back in.
Yeah, put it back in.
I'm gonna
take your card back.
Pull this back before I have to use
That's
that.
a nice little trick.
And then after I fail, I take a damage because I'm in the path of thorns.
You need to get in that river.
I really want that clue.
Get it. Do it.
I could also kill the Guardian.
No, get the clue. Because if we get the clue, don't we win?
Well, we get to go to the next act where we probably get hosed.
Just gets harder.
All right, I'll try again. You know what? I'm going to try it again. Okay. All right, let's do it one more time. Oh, the odds on this are just awful.
You're so inspired. You're so inspired. Think about how inspired
I am my own inspired presence here. Okay, here we go.
-2 again.
-2 again. Take some damage, Silas, and get ready to take another from the archer. This is not going well.
So you need to, next round, you need to get to the river and...
well, I need to get that clue, Jonathan. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to get that clue. All right.
This is going to go badly, I think.
Yeah, of course, it always goes badly. So that's the end of that. And now we go to the next phase, which is where the enemies do their thing.
Also, you didn't explore that round.
Oh, that's right. I didn't explore, thank you. Or I didn't, do the exploration, so I'm almost horrored out. And then I'm going to take 2 damage, 1 for each Guardian. Just getting shot up.
This is going real bad. I'm going to take 1 damage, is that correct?
I'm going to have to go get that canteen going.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll take 1 because it's connecting to your location. And then we will go on to the upkeep phase, where we reset actions.
Wait, in the enemy phase first?
Yeah, it already happened.
But
do you need it?
Yeah, it moves towards me.
It's not going to. It's going to, first of all, it moves, but then it's not going to because it doesn't ready yet. You see how that works? It readies down here, the upkeep phase.
All right, so move towards the nearest target, so he's here.
But that wouldn't do it.
Engaged. Okay.
It wouldn't do it because it's exhausted. And he won't unexhaust until the upkeep phase.
I choked him with heal dust there.
So then we upkeep phase, it readies. So that's a good thing about like exhausting things.
Okay.
They don't do anything until the next turn.
I feel good about that then.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal at all.
All right, so we have left the camp, found the river canyon. It was full of snakes, and then we kept getting shot by mysterious arrows.
You're down on the circuitous trail. I'm in the path of thorns, and it is disastrous.
Yeah, I think that
we need to draw a card and gain a resource.
The important thing is that at what point do we get hurt by the deck? Is that coming up?
That is coming up, yes. I'm glad you asked. We advance the agenda by 1, and we draw the bad cards. I gotta get to that canteen.
Oh no.
What's it say? Ancient Evils?
I'm lost in the woods.
Oh, and the circuitous trail of all places.
I was so happy that I didn't have to actually explore, but then I was drawn too close to the flame. Follow those will-o-wisp. I have to test 3 heads. Yeah. If I fail, I take 1 horror for each point I fail by, and then I add it to my threat area, and I cannot move or explore.
And then at the end of the turn, it goes away.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 brain or you can't move. Good luck. You've got a 4 brain, and you can pump the skill test if you like.
I got a 4 brain, and I will pump the skill test with my guts.
Ah, yeah.
All right, so
what could go wrong?
6
You're at
brain.
a 6 to a 3. That's fine. Skulls. It's -3. 6 to a 3, -3, you still succeed.
All right, not lost in the woods. That's really cool.
And then your guts, you get to draw a card.
All right, that worked out.
You've got a great deck builder.
Turns a negative into a positive.
Great deck builder.
All right.
Now I take my bad one. Voices of the Jungle. This is going to get untenable. So I need...
Oh, no.
I need to explore at all times at this point. I'm not going to have the time to get these out of here.
Yeah, you got to do something. I've got things that will help me do the things.
Wow. We're going to need you to map stuff, but you have to be at the camp to use the map.
How many hands can I have weapons in?
2 hands.
2 hands.
You got 2 hands. Your cross is on your neck slot.
Oh, excellent.
So you're fine on that. Can you go take care of that boa constrictor?
Yeah, I can.
Because I'm going to need to move and canteen up.
So if I go here, it'll automatically
engage you. Yep.
And then I can attack it.
You can do 1 damage with Zoey's cross.
Right.
And then you'll have 2 damage left to do that turn. If you can somehow pull that off.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got it.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for it. Let's go kill some boas.
I've got such voices in the jungle. Silas is a haunted investigator ultimately.
So Silas is going to have to basically move, heal, and then explore.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's correct.
Fair enough. Okay, my turn.
It's your turn.
Here we go. Zoey. Knife in one hand, cross. Actually, no.
Did you play the knife yet?
On. Yeah, knife in one hand.
All right, machete. Yes,
Machete.
Zoey is back.
A true jungle weapon. All right, so she's got the machete in her hand.
Machete and the cross. Yes.
Machete and the cross. That's right. Moving over to the river canyon. So then the boa constrictor comes on in. I gain 1 resource. For that, I spend that resource. So the Lord Almighty smites this thing down.
2.
And then I'm going to use my machete to continue the smiting.
All right, what does it say?
It says, fight. I gain +1 fisticuffs for this attack. If the attacked enemy is the only engaged enemy with you, the attack deals +1 damage.
Okay, so that'll deal 2. Right. It's the only engaged enemy.
So fight.
All right, good luck.
There.
Pull from the bag.
Pull from the bag.
It's 5 versus 4. If there was a way to pump it, it would be in your best interest.
I think I will do this. I can pump it by 1.
You can only play it as your first action.
Oh.
Can't do it. And it's in a... Oh, wait, no. It's a skill.
As a skill bumper, yeah. Okay.
Skill bumper.
So I got 4, 5, 6 versus
4.
4. I don't like this.
This is horrible. Oh, wait, hold on. We didn't put this in.
I'm not even going to look at that.
Classic bag mistake.
I hope the people at home enjoy the true bag sounds that I'm creating. Oh, right. It's a heart.
You got the heart / tentacle / whatever. Now we'll check the log here.
There's a lot of words on it.
-3. If you're poisoned, it automatically fails instead. If you're not poisoned and you fail, put a poison weakness into play in your threat area. I feel like you just failed.
Wait, -3? No, I don't think so. I have 4, 5,
6 to 4. -3 is 3 to 4.
That's a fail.
Absolute fail. Do you have anything that happens if you fail? Do you have anything you can play?
No.
Well, then we're gonna get hosed.
Okay.
All right, so you're now poisoned and you failed the test.
Great.
Congratulations. The game is harder now. Poisoned. Permanent. It stays there with you. What does it say?
Limit 1 per investigator. Permanent, you are poisoned.
Period. Okay, so other cards will trigger.
It has no game effect on its own.
It just means that tentacle thing will fail you automatically.
Okay, fair enough.
That thing.
Seems like there's a lot of these really bad things in the bag. Did you?
Things are bad, man. Things are bad. Okay. I have to think about this very hard.
Mm-hmm.
I have to think about this very hard.
Well, just move and heal and explore.
I wish I didn't have that resource so badly.
Which resource?
This one. All right, so I got a number of things that I have to do.
Yes.
I have to explore.
Mm-hmm. You need to heal.
I have to heal. Or we can also kill these guardians. If only there was a way. If only there was a way. Oh, I wish there was a fast action. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I've got a chance. So we've got to move and we've got to heal.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got
explore.
I've got to explore.
Yep.
Do I explore from here or from here?
I would explore from the river since everything.
Yeah, it's got everything. That makes sense. That's smart. All right, so first action, let's move.
Mm-hmm. So you basically jump from the path of thorns, do a swan dive into the river canyon.
That's right.
Feel renewed.
Second action, I'm going to heal 1 damage. If I had the canteen, I heal 2 additional damage.
Feel better already, yeah.
Thank you, canteen. Once per game, so that's used.
That's it.
And then let's just hope. Let's just hope that I can explore something successfully. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Serpent's Haven.
It doesn't see. Oh, is it a location?
It connects. Yes, I'm successfully exploring something. Okay, it connects to the Path of Thorns. It does not connect to the camp. It does not connect to the circuitous trail. and it does connect to the river canyon. So let's just put it here.
Okay.
Just gonna put it there so we can keep.
And you automatically move
I
over
automatically
there.
move there, so that's good.
It's got 4 big clues.
Each serpent enemy gets +1 fight after you investigate or explore while at Serpent's Haven. If you are poisoned, take a damage.
Ugh, so I won't be going over
Okay,
there.
so wait, is it not connected to this? It is connected to that, so I'm gonna get shot by that.
Yeah,
Is it connected to the river canyon? Okay, I'm gonna get shot by that. All right, that's
And so
fine.
am I. So am I. All right, we're just gonna take 2, and then whatever this boa constrictor does.
All right, enemy phase. Now as things get bad.
Oh,
Each engaged enemy attacks.
No,
So go ahead and take 1 and 1.
Yeah, the extra talk on there.
And then during the upkeep phase, your exhausted cards cannot ready. That would be
cross.
Zoey's cross. Ugh, gross. And then we get shot by the guardians
that's
there.
right.
So we each take 2. We're just getting sniped, guys.
7. I only have 2 health left.
Oh, we're just getting sniped. This is awful.
This is going badly.
No, it's going fine.
Okay.
We're okay. And then reset our actions. Let's draw a card. Let's gain a resource.
And we can always just like get out of the dodge. I'm gonna go back to the camp.
Let's just
home.
resign.
Resign.
This is off. This is too hard. All right. So now we do the bad stuff. We've got 1 left on the agenda.
Okay.
So it's 5 out of 6 right now, and we draw some bad cards. Did you draw a card and gain a money? You need to do that.
Draw a card. Gain a resource. It says everything's cool. No problems. All right. Excellent.
Give it to us.
Place 1 doom on the current agenda.
Oh, are you kidding me? You drew
and
Ancient
current
Evils?
cause to advance.
All right, well, here we go. This is going poorly. This is officially
So wait, what
poorly.
happens in the lore here that we didn't get the good stuff in time for the bad stuff?
Well, we're still trying to do that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just gonna
That's
get
just 2 different stacks.
After hours of exploration and futile attempts to map out the wilds, you're convinced something is watching your progress.
Yeah.
Stalking
Someone
your
keeps shooting
every
arrows at us.
move. The shapes of large serpentine creatures slither in the brush all around you. You try to back away, but the creatures have you completely surrounded, hissing at you from all sides. Suddenly, several shapes emerge from the brush. Human-sized creatures with the bodies of serpents and arms wielding spears and jagged knives. Ugh. The creatures are savage, attacking you fiercely. Somehow, you manage to flee to safety. The sensation that you are being watched remains. Although you survive the encounter, you're confronted with a stark reality. This place is home to creatures beyond your understanding. Shuffle the encounter discard pile and the set aside Agents of Yig into the encounter deck.
Agents of Yig.
Okay, agents coming in. Oh, they look disgusting. I'm not even going to show them to you. Ugh, ugh.
So how about that resigning?
You just want to call it a day. All right, and all this stuff goes back in, and we shuffle that back in. Okay. Each investigator tests 3 head. If you fail, if you're poisoned, take a damage and a horror. If you're not poisoned, you become poisoned.
Okay. Fair
So
enough.
you need to not fail this.
I need to take. I got 4 brains.
Ugh.
That's not enough. That's really not.
All right, our encounter deck is done, and then we will go to Agenda 2A. Let's go ahead and resolve this test first. You want me to go first?
Yeah, go first.
And I can use my once skill test.
I'm gonna have to start stabbing pretty soon.
Oh man, this could actually be great. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and commit. Commit just only if you're engaged with an enemy. I'm not, so I can't do it. All right, so I've got a 2 brain against a 3 test, guys. This is gonna go horribly. I'm just gonna get poisoned. It's fine.
It's fine. It's good.
It almost was good.
It almost was all right.
Just drawing them in the wrong order.
I've got a 4 brain against a 3 test.
You needed that 0. So Silas is now poisoned as well, and he's hearing voices of the jungle.
Yeah, not poisoned.
Jonathan draws the 0.
Let's play poison, not
and he's
poison.
poisoned, so you avoid 2 damage. Good for
which
you.
would have killed me.
That would have been a real problem. Is this 2? You only have a 1 there, though.
Yeah, I know. I did it out of order.
Okay, out of order.
Since I got 2 at the end from the arrows.
All right, so now we go to the next agenda. Intruders. What was once excitement. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I need to do something. This is important. Play only after you fail a skill test by 2 or less. I failed it by 1. Discover 2 clues at your location.
Hey, all right.
That's what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
man. This is turning around.
That's all right.
So I get 2 clues. We can advance the act now.
Does that mean we get fully healed and everything's groovy?
No. This has what was once excitement has turned to dread. It's far deadlier than you could have imagined. It's as though the jungle itself wants you out. we can explore as normal, so nothing fancy. Just 9 agenda doom on that until we probably lose, conceivably. And then I still have to draw my encounter card, because yours advanced the act, or the agenda things. Oh, Ancient Evils. That's fine. We'll get that out of the way. Add 1 doom. Not a problem.
Not a problem.
It's actually ideal.
Okay.
I'm not concerned.
Good. I'm glad you aren't.
All right. Now we get to take our actions.
Okay.
All right. Let's think about this. So we can at any point when the round ends. So if this round ends, investigators at the non-campsite may spend clues as a group to advance. So we can spend 6 as long as we're not at camp.
Now, technically, did the round end after you got those clues?
No, the round starts with the bad stuff.
Oh,
in
sure
Arkham.
enough.
Isn't that crazy?
Sure enough.
That just is it's a testament to the way the game works. Okay.
All right. I think I might be able to kill everything.
We're doing a Zoey kills everything turn?
Yeah, Zoey kills everything turn.
So like Adam ruins everything?
Yeah.
But Zoey kills everything?
Hopefully it's less ruining and more killing.
All right, hey, why don't you go for it?
I'll go for it. So I'm going to pay 1. I'm going to prepare for the worst. I'll search the top 9 cards in my deck for a weapon.
I'll tell you this, if you do that, you'll take an attack of opportunity. Because you got a boa constrictor on
play it, won't I? Okay, never mind.
So you might want to machete down that snake first.
All right, so first I'm going to machete down this snake.
That's right. Nice. Good idea.
All right, I get +1 for the attack, so I'm at a 5 versus a 4.
You got any pumps in there?
No, can you pump? Do you
I can't pump it, I'm not at your location.
Oh, that makes sense.
This is gonna...
Good thing we split up.
We need this to succeed, man. That's good.
That's good.
That's
that
good.
does it.
Yes. And what does it say?
+1 damage, so he's out.
Yeah, kill that constrictor. Vengeance 2.
Vengeance 2.
So we got a snake, genuine snake pit over here in the vengeance pile.
We sure do. All right.
First action that's successful. Good.
So here's the thing. I can try to kill the Guardian, or I can spend my last 2 turns preparing for the. Well, I have to kill the Guardian because otherwise I'm going to die.
Now, and then I could also potentially go up here and kill this Guardian, and we could survive another turn.
Yeah. So I need to kill the Guardian.
Do you have any Healy abilities?
No.
Oh, you're not going to die. You have 9. You're only at 7. You can take 2 damage.
Yeah, so we have to kill 1 Guardian.
Let's kill both.
All right.
Second action, kill the Guardian. Or at least try with that machete.
Yeah, I don't have anything to pump it with, though.
It's 4 on 5. You've done worse.
All right.
You have to engage it first if you want the +1 damage. Because it's not engaged with you.
Okay, well I have 2 rounds, so that's groovy.
You can do that.
All right.
Engage it.
Engage it.
That's helpful at least.
That's something. And then I'm going to attack it.
Oh my gosh. We need just a miracle here.
This is it. Unfortunately, my cross is exhausted right now, so...
Yeah.
Lord's answering prayers somewhere else.
That's a real bummer too, isn't it? Yes!
Maybe not.
That's a 0. Yes. That the Lord is said, 2 slay damage. And the Guardian is out of here.
All
that
right.
is so good feeling.
I feel like that's a nice little swing. I've been thinking a lot about games that make you feel like you're in the hero's journey, and I feel like this is one of them.
Well, sometimes you just go right to the bottom.
That's true. Sometimes you don't recover from the chaos. So that's great. That's great. And then if there was any clues, I could do some stuff, but I don't have anything.
Okay.
So we're good.
I think I'm going to go take care of this other Guardian.
Sounds good to me. Reckon.
All right, so first action.
Well, hold on.
I do need to explore, but I think I can do it. Do I explore first? Are these goofy symbols, or are these the goofier symbols?
I think you should. I think you should explore like it's your last turn, because if you explore, you'll be farther away from. Well, if you're super far away from the Guardian, then he can't attack you.
Like I could go down to the trail?
Yeah.
Would the trail be a good thing to explore from? I could also hop to River Canyon. Now he's going to hit you though, and you're hurting just as bad as anybody. That's true.
Yeah, I just go up and.
Let's go clear out this River Guardian.
Yeah.
Now this could be a terrible decision.
Good.
Okay, let's just do it. First action. Silas moves to the Path of Thorns.
Oh wait, this is the one that if you fail, you get hurt.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm just going to do it. Second action, I'm going to engage the Guardian.
Yeah. Wait, that means you're not going to explore.
I know, that could be a problem.
Also, if you explore and you fail, you're going to take 1 damage.
I know. There's a lot of ways this doesn't look good for me. I'm not going to engage it.
Okay.
Second action, I will attack
All right.
the Guardian.
Cool.
And I'm going to spend 3 money to give myself +6 with a fire axe.
You going to hit your lantern with him?
If I have no resources, I deal +1 damage. That's the way the fire axe works. It's a crisis weapon.
Okay, that's cool.
So second action,
you clever dog.
Attacking the Guardian at +6. Now there is still a number of ways this could go on. I'm at 10 against a 4.
Right. Let's not get too confident.
Now I'm poisoned, so I have the auto-fail there. So the tentacle is an auto-fail. At this point, we're Vengeance 4, so that's -5.
Yeah.
I may as well commit something, shouldn't I?
Yeah, because you can always take
I'm going to commit this quick thinking.
Okay.
If it's successful by 2 or more, I can take an immediate action.
Hey, now we're talking.
-2. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
By 2 or more.
Oh, and I succeed well by 2 or more. 10 -4.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
All right. I'm going to leave this in.
But it only takes 1 damage, technically.
It takes 2 because the fire axe has no resources. So the Guardian's out of here.
Get him out of
This is my second action. So I have 2 actions remaining.
Nice. What a bunch of heroes.
I take an immediate quick thinking. It does not count, and it's immediate.
You got to explore.
I got to explore.
You got to explore.
But what if it's a baddie?
Well, I don't know what to tell you there.
All right, I'm exploring.
If it's a baddie, you take 1 damage.
It's treachery. Oh, wait, I can't. It's peril. Low on... Oh, wait, I can't read it. Can I read it to the audience?
Yeah. Here, I won't listen.
Okay.
I've got my fingers in my ears.
My revelation, I have to decide each investigator loses 2 resources, each investigator takes a damage, each investigator discards an asset he or she controls. We're all losing money here. Okay, Jonathan.
Yes?
We're both losing 2 resources.
Oh. All right.
I have none to lose, so I'm good on that.
Just flip it.
Okay, and then I unsuccessfully explored, so I take a damage, which is a bummer.
But you did explore.
Unsuccessful. I have to have discovered a location. Okay, so
Are you going to survive?
I have a final action. I have 9, and I'm at 7. I've got a final action.
Explore.
I think I explore. What, you were rolling the dice on this?
We're rolling dice.
Here we go.
I wish I had my
Let's
map.
explore. We have a rope bridge, which is not connected to the Path of Thorns. I get another draw. Another draw.
Did you get another draw?
Yep.
Why is that?
Until I hit a treachery
or
another. Attached to your location, overgrowth. You cannot explore an attached location. That's fine. I can test 4 to hack through the brush or 4 to find another route. If you succeed, discard overgrowth. So I just need to leave. Oh no. This is so bad. And I take another damage for unsuccessfully exploring.
Yep.
Everything's fine though. Everything's fine. We're not going to take any damage, presumably.
You're dead.
Well, no. At the end of here, I take the horror damage.
Oh, it's horror. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought it was other thing. Yeah.
Now I'm 1 away from dying mentally and 1 away from dying physically.
Excellent.
Which is exciting.
Okay.
Okay.
We still have to do the part where the game tries to kill us.
Well, enemies. We have no enemies.
We have no enemies.
So we've done well there.
I can refresh my cross.
You can refresh your cross. We can ready everything. We can draw cards. We can gain money.
Excellent.
Okay. And then we are going to end the round. Do you want to advance the act?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. So I'm going to cash out 4 clues. How many do you have?
I've got 3.
Why don't you just cash out the 2?
Okay.
In case I find another newspaper. Okay. Clues are in. Here we go, everybody. As you explore the dense jungle, you're suddenly confronted by several natives. At first glance, they appear to be warriors of an Aztec city-state, perhaps even one you seek. But how could they have survived undiscovered for this long? Even with Alejandro's notes, you are barely able to translate what the warriors say, only that they call you intruder and implore you to leave the jungle at once.
Like in a friendly way?
Yeah, they're very nice.
Hey, intruder.
Hey,
come on.
intruder, come have some canteen. You try to explain that you're searching for the Estli, which causes them to murmur and debate among themselves. Finally, one of them speaks to you in rudimentary Spanish. Ictaca will know what to do with you, intruder. He blows on a decorated clay ocarina, producing a shrill note that echoes throughout the jungle. The warriors depart as suddenly as they arrived. Put Ictaca into play at the lead investigator's location. Luckily, we chose you as the lead investigator. And...
Is he cool?
No.
He's got a bow drawn.
Inherently not cool. Now, you're going to gain some money. He's going to engage you immediately. But let's keep reading in case it tells us otherwise. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Okay, so you gain your money for being engaged, and you can use your cross right away if you want to, or you can wait.
Well, yeah, obviously. Back, heathen.
Take your one. What does he say? He's alert, which means that if you try to evade him and you fail, he'll do damage, and retaliate. If you try to attack and you fail, he'll do damage, or she will do damage.
Oh, yeah, she.
And then you can parlay, you can talk.
Okay.
What do you have to do?
I gotta convince her that I'm not her enemy. If you succeed, I get one clue. On her, if I fail, then she kills me. Seems fair.
Fair enough. That's at least a transactional relationship I'm looking for. All right, so that's the end of the round. We did all of our... I need to read the new act. Here we go. Huntress of the Esteli. I don't trust him, Alejandro says as soon as the natives are out of earshot. Are we supposed to have Alejandro?
Yeah, where's Alejandro?
Well, we haven't found him. All right. We'll see. I don't trust them. They mean to kill us, not aid us. If you think this Iktaka is going to help us find the ruins, be my guest, but I refuse to follow where she leads. You can feel the discomfort and confusion in Alejandro's voice. You can attempt to speak with Iktaka, or you can take Alejandro's advice and fight your way to the ruins if you seek. 2 objectives. If Iktaka is defeated, advance. We win.
Oh.
If there are 2 clues on Iktaka, place her in the victory display and advance. We win again. So we can try to put 2 clues on, or we can try to kill.
All right.
I feel like you're in much stronger position to kill.
I'm in a much stronger position to kill. I mean, I've already done 1 damage, so...
All right, then we go to the top of the round. We advance, and we each get a bad card.
Oh, still?
Yes.
Is Iktaka engaged with me?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go ahead and put 1 doom on the agenda.
Oh, that's fine.
No big deal.
Actually
That's
fine
cool.
right
It's
now.
fine.
Here you go. Thank you.
Sorry about
Ancient
that.
Evils, not a problem. And I'll draw my card, Ancient Evils again.
Woo!
Yes, this is good. Okay. Now we go to our phase. Can you kill Iktaka?
Right now, if I play a card, Iktaka gets a opportunity attack.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. You'll get smote. Now I can potentially. Let's see. Dun, dun. I can take a swing, man.
Yeah, do it.
And I can do 2. Can you do 1?
I can do, yeah.
Now if I fail, I'm going to kill you.
That's fine. The chance I'm willing to take.
Now, do you want to...
If I succeed, I'm going to stab you. Whoops, I got the stabbing, and you know how I get.
All right. You know what? Let's just do it, because I've got these Voices of the Jungle. I'm going to die next turn anyway.
So we gotta do it. This is it. This is for all the bananas.
This is for all the
bananas in the jungle.
First action, move to the... Wait, can I get to the River Canyon?
I think so, yeah.
Move to the... Wait.
Oh, wait, you got this overgrowth you got to get through first.
It just means I can't explore. I can still leave.
Oh.
I just can't use the explore action.
Fair enough.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't explore.
That's what it says.
Does anything fail a skill after you explore? Okay, so we're just done with that. Going to the River Canyon as my first action.
Okay. The old River Canyon.
My second action, I'm discarding the lantern.
Okay.
Just throwing it. 1 damage immediately.
Damage. Boom.
No attack of opportunity.
So we just need 2 more damage.
My third action. Let's just do it.
Mm-hmm. Do you need help?
Do you have a skill card? You can commit 1 to my test. It's got to have fists or question marks on it.
It do.
Okay. Nice. Well in. All right.
How many can I commit to my own skill test?
As many as you want.
Should I save it for mine?
Because if this succeeds, we win.
Oh, if this succeeds,
she's at 2 and I'll do 2 with my fire axe.
Oh, well. All right, fair enough.
Otherwise, I kill you and we lose.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, I see. I know how that works.
So I'm going to spend 1 resource, putting me out of resources. That'll give me +2 with the fire axe. So I'm at 4, 5, 6 attack. You have an opportunity, if you'd like, to pitch. 7. 7 to 5.
You have anything else?
No, I have nothing else.
Oh, nothing else. Oh, dear listener, if you're out there and You're thinking, just let him pull.
Just let him pull through here.
Just let him pull through. Just let him get this.
7-5.
Here it is. This is the draw.
It's so scary.
No whammies.
I'm so scared. We've got a lot of vengeance on the table.
Yes, we do. Here it is.
You ready?
It's a skull.
That, my friend, is -5. There's no way that works. So, I accidentally attack you because I miss, and it's at +1 damage.
That's a 2. That'll put her out.
Zoey dead.
Zoey dead.
And then I have Retaliate from McTaco, which does 2 damage to me, which kills me. Good game, man. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Dead in the river, floating down the jungle.
And thus our heroes have been, nobody knows about us ever again.
Nope.
It's like, we heard that they went down to the jungle and they were never heard from.
Yeah.
That's
just
amazing.
one lone newspaper fluttering in the breeze is the only thing to remember us by.
Now, there's a number of situations where that could have been great success.
Yeah, I think I don't know what the thing is stacked with, but
it's not good in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's some good,
done all right.
good ones.
I see a lot of good ones on top here.
All right, well, that was truly something.
Yeah, that was wild.
I think that was super fun. Now, obviously, we got some rules wrong. I think it's okay because that's just what happens. I mean, obviously, for some of you, I'm sure you're very good at Arkham. You played a lot. It doesn't happen to you. We always tend to wobble on one or two whenever we first start out, and then we figure out what the scenario is trying to do. I don't think we could have asked for a more just fantastic ending.
It's perfect. Came right down to it. That's what you want.
Silas rolls through from the Path of Thorns. Takes it's like, you got a Ithaka on you. I'm going to do that. She moves out of the way. I kill you, and then she kills me, and then our bodies float down the river, never to be heard from again.
I think you probably the way I see it, you jump from the Path of Thorns into the river canyon. I like that, with the axe raised above your head.
I think I had these voices of the jungle telling me to give you a little stabbing.
Get moving. She turns me around, you stab me, and then she just stabs you.
Well, I knew you were about to play that 2 damage to me card, so I had to end it earlier.
That's right, it was coming. I got that bloodlust.
So now, technically, what would happen in a game of Arkham, if you're in our group, we just try it again. We just start over.
So yeah, that wasn't very good.
But if you're dedicated to the campaign, we'd both take a permanent damage.
Okay.
And we would probably move on to the Resolution 2, which is you kind of failed to get through. And then you would go on to the next scenario, and you'd start the game with 1 missing health, like you had permanent injury.
Okay.
And then we just keep going.
Okay.
So that's the way that it works typically if you're just trying to do a campaign, but we have 7 to 8 scenarios ahead of us.
Yeah.
So that stuff starts stacking up. I think it was amazing, the feeling of being lost and scared and it being awful in the jungle.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's very windy paths, you never know what's going to pop up.
How'd you feel about the Forgotten Mythos
board?
I
thought it was great.
It feels like we're in the same space.
It does.
Right?
It works out, from a purely visual perspective. The color palettes work out very nicely, which is kind of cool to unite the two things.
Fantastic.
I like it.
I think we've about done it. This is probably a 2-hour cast. If you guys have been listening to this, thank you so much. You've been watching. I'm sure it's been fun, a little more fun maybe to see the cards as they're played. But hopefully we did a good enough job of getting the vibe across to our listeners out there. And we always like to finish the cast with a question.
Oh, we do, yeah.
#AskCovenant. You can leave an answer to this question. I would just quite simply like to know, to all of the Arkham fans and Arkham audience out there, what's your favorite thing about the Forgotten Age cycle? What do you like most about it? Thank you guys so very much. You can find these Forgotten Mythos boards on our store. They're available now. We have a minimum or a limited number of quantity.
A limited quantity available?
Marketing director fail. We've got a limited quantity available. We can only make so many in a batch. So if you want one, jump on that real quick. And we appreciate all your business and supporting what we do. So until next time, keep listening and keep playing.